Okay guys, welcome back to my channel deepbluepipsfx academy. Today I am super excited, and just in case you're looking for a channel where you can get superb setup, that will teach you how to target high number of pips, like 1,000 pips, 700 pips, 500 pips, you are on the right channel. Just click the link, search on the name Gbpusd Academy, subscribe to our channel, like, share the video so that you guys can see it, everybody can see it. So I'm super excited. Today I'll be giving a breakdown on Gbpusd. I think this is more like a highlight on it, and we'll look at possible trading opportunity on this pair as well. So if you like what you see on this channel, please give us a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe and share to us. Like I said, if you are looking for a channel where you can target good number of pips, you are on the right channel. So in our previous video, I think USD I discussed about how we can target at least 700 pips or so. And guess what guys, we did it. USD gave 700 pips and more before we saw the little correction. Then boom, again it gave almost 1,000 pips. And here is Gbpusd. This was the last video I made on this channel. For some time now I've not been online. So far our analysis, I dropped the analysis, and the signal too, I dropped it in our group chat. That's the VIP section, the paid section. And so far we've seen 700 pips and even more. Think about 800 pips, or 700, 800 pips as it stands now. And there's still more room for the market to go. So should be seeing at least 1,000 pips or so on this very pair. So I'll just give us a second guys. Just click this like button, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video. Sharing it is the only way YouTube can help us to recommend so that others can see it very well. So without further ado, we'll go straight to the analysis. So this is a Gbpusd. I'll be showing us our previous analysis on this pair, and this is what we are seeing. So I'll go straight to the monthly time frame, and the monthly time frame, this is what we got. Here is the monthly level of supply for us. So this is where I'm expecting markets to hit around the let's say roughly 1.33. Yeah, that's the psychological level that I want the market to take out before we see any possible reversal in the market. Because if we shrink it and if we take out our trend line from this swing high, we had our highs here, we had our higher lows here. So if we connect this to this, we still see that there's chance, or there's room for market to give us a third touch of this trend line that we are seeing, then before we can see a possible correction to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting in this very pair now in monthly time frame. I expect this, hold on, I'll take this out. Then here, this is the monthly imbalance here. That's the monthly imbalance. So there's possibility, or there's room for markets to hit at least 1.33. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. We'll go to, hold on, okay, we'll go to weekly. Let's see what we have there. Okay, so in weekly, I think we have an interesting price action. In weekly, here is the supply here. During all these moves to the downside, we had a perfect supply, even though price has taken out all these half supply here. Price took it out, supply took it out. That this huge imbalance was what the market went to fill out when we saw those moves to the upside last 2-3 weeks ago. So here was a perfect supply for us. Our market is currently reacting to this zone as it stands now. Here is our buy side liquidity. We have our buy side liquidity. So price will take out this buy side liquidity before we can see any major correction in this pair, which is a GBP This is what we are seeing in weekly time frame. So we'll go to daily. We'll go to daily. So in daily time frame, like I said, we are reacting to the weekly supply. That's what we are currently seeing with this impulse, this correction as it stands now. So if you watch carefully, we'll be having series of higher highs and higher lows. We had our lows here, our highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher highs. These highs took our highs here, so we now have a perfect higher highs, our higher lows again. That we saw this massive rally to the upside. Here I was supposed to make this video for possible re-entry around this zone. Here we added this high. Here was our last higher highs when markets came to this daily level of demand here. So here was where I made the video. So we talked about the possibility of price taking out these highs. So when price did that, I would have made a video to tell us, at least give us a reason of buying a continuation from this level of daily demand that price gave out, which took out these highs here before price created a new high. But somehow I couldn't. So here would have been a perfect re-entry for us in this market. So unfortunately we didn't, but still we were able to hold this trade till our TP was taken out. So we are seeing a correction any moment, and if we should take our Fibonacci from this zone, let's see. Our Fibonacci swing low to swing high. Yeah, so this is where I'm expecting. Here will be our first level for price to take out around 1.292, in between the 0.382 and the 0.50, which is around the 1.292 and 1.286. So those are levels that I want at least price to mitigate before any move again to the upside, but we are still moving to at least take out the buy side liquidity that I talked about not quite long. So in all these moves to the upside, if we should watch carefully, we've been seeing a series of higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, and price has been breaking structures and making a huge correction, then continuation, because that is what we are seeing. Now if we go to weekly, I want us to see something. I made this video when the market was here. I talked about it why we should see a perfect reaction around this zone, being that first here was a weekly level of supply and resistance in the market. So I talked about how we should see a reaction of this zone, being that here was a weekly level of resistance, which is now acting as a support, and we had a daily level of demand around this zone. I talked about it series of times in our last video. And please, if you haven't seen the last video, just check the channel, go back to the previous video which I uploaded. You will see the videos that I have made before now, and you could see perfectly how it's run. So back to what we are saying, Market has been taking out highs, come for a retest. So we took out this weekly level of resistance. Market came back again to test it. It broke again around this zone, this weekly zone. Let me highlight it more so see. Okay, I think let me just use another broker for this purpose of analysis, then I'll come back to it. Gbpusd. Okay, let me use forex. Okay, all right, hold on guys, and let me delete all this so that to be neat for us. Okay, so this is it. Here was our weekly level of resistance, which acted as a support. So price broke above it. Price broke above with this impulse that we saw, and we had a correction. We had a good rejection, and we continue taking out these weekly highs as well, which is this. Let me highlight it to this zone here. That zone became a weekly level of resistance too, which acted as a support, because when the market came down, a pullback, we saw this rejection to a candlestick here, and immediately the rejection, we started moving again to the upside. So if you watch carefully, we have a weekly level of resistance again, this zone. Let me highlight this zone here is our perfect weekly of resistance right now, which will be acting as a support. So after an impulse, there must be a correction, and for the correction to occur, you have to look at the possible levels which price is likely to react to. So since we have a weekly level of resistance here, which will be acting as a support, and we have this impulse here, so we should expect a correction to fill the imbalance that we are having for a possible continuation to the upside. So we should see a correction to this weekly zone here, at least to around the 1.28. Yeah, that should be about 200 pips, getting to 300 pips here. I've got the signals already in the VIP section, and please, if you are interested or if you don't want to miss out on any signal, you would love to subscribe to the VIP section, please check the comment section. I'll drop the link and description on how you can get to that, and if you want to contact me directly, I'll still drop the link on how you can get to my DM. So this is the correction that we should be seeing on this pair. Yeah, on this pair, this is the correction we should be anticipating for, at least to this level here. Let me use 2, because we have to measure it from this zone, this swing low here, to this swing high here. So you see how the 0.618 aligns perfectly with the with the weekly level of resistance here, which will be acting as a support here. So should you see a correction downward before continuation to the upside, something of this nature. Something of this nature, then boom again to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting in this pair. So we'll go back to Gbpusd. Okay, yeah, so this is how we are approaching. I'll go to daily. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to pick out something. Okay. Daily 4 hours. Okay. So this is it. This is it. So this is what we should be expecting. I mean, we have a decent order block here. This is a level of 4-hour level of demand and a decent 4-hour block there. So yeah. So but before this buy here, we are expecting a sell in this market. So this is what it should look like, and I will explain everything. I will explain everything. Now if you look out now, price has not been able to take out these highs here. These highs here. So this is what market is reacting to. This lows has been taken, and we have a 4-hour order block here. So we should at least expect a little pullback into this zone, then to target these liquidities that we are having here at the moment. So we might see a little pullback, then continuation to the upside. This is what I'm anticipating for. Or we might still see, a straight, we might see a good impulse in the market, and we'll see more continuation to the downside instead of this pullback that I'm talking about. So however we see it, we should at least see a correction to the downside. So hold on. Go to daily. Okay. So guys, we still have like 400 pips again to target to the upside. That's if market is able to come to this zone. If you will see, remember I told you guys in the other broker that I opened not quite long, when I discussed here as a level of weekly supply, weekly level of resistance, which will be acting as a support. Now if you check out it in daily, you see that it's almost the same thing. It's acting as a weekly resistance, which will now be acting as a support, and the same thing on daily, because from here this is daily time frame. Let me expand it. Okay. We can see clusters of rejection, daily rejection around this zone, to show us that yes, here was a level of resistance, a good one at that. So before we finally got the correction that we needed to mitigate this daily demand here, before we got the impulse to the upside. So here we should have a good reaction of this zone, this level here. So should we see a correction, taking out all these to fill out these imbalances that we are having, then before we can have a decent continuation to the upside. Market doesn't just go straight to its target, or it's works in waves. You see the waves ups and down before it finally gets to its destination. So that is what we are seeing, and that is what we should expect any moment from now in the market. Remember, this is a Gbpusd. And please, if you like this video, if you love what we're doing, help us to, like, subscribe, and share to friends. Copy the link, share it to friends who might be interested for a good analysis on forex pairs. From time to time, I think I will try to be consistent enough so I can continue posting good content like this, so you guys can enjoy. And don't forget to turn up the notification, because whenever I drop the video, you'll be the first to get the notification that a new video has dropped. So this is it. We'll still continue to the upside, at least to have a third touch of this trend line. I was found it. Let's see. Yeah, so this is our trend line here, as far back as 2014, right? As far back as 2014, this swing high here, this swing high, then we connected it with this one here. So we have a perfect trend line here. So this is our first touch, second touch. We'll be anticipating for the third touch around this zone here, around 1.329. Yeah, that is where we should be expecting our third touch of this trend line. So a break of this trend line will trigger more continuation to the upside, but a perfect rejection, that means we should be heading lower. So that is what we are expecting. So in monthly, you should expecting to target this or to hit this trend line to give us a third touch around 1.329. Let me go to weekly. Okay, so in weekly, remember, in monthly time frame, we had an imbalance there that we should expect markets to fill, and it aligns with this buy side liquidity that we are having. You can see this candle here. Let me expand it so see it's very well. Here's the buy side liquidity. Here. So should I expect market to take out this buy side liquidity, then before we can see further drops to the downside. Yeah. So far, our analysis was on point. Our entry was here 1.23300. Yeah, I think so. So far we heard about, let me calculate the pips. So we had a perfect 700 pips, and extra 100 pips to make it 800 pips. That's Jara pips. Yeah, we had a bonus pips for that. So here we are seeing a correction at the moment, and this is what the correction should look like in 4-hour time frame. This is what it should look like in 4-hour time frame. So here we'll be expecting to take another buy trade again of this zone. Should expect to take out this another buy entry here of this zone, at least to give us another 400-500 pips. So far Gbpusd has been a blessing for us in the VIP section. So that is it. If you are looking for a channel where you get quality market breakdown, I think here is perfect for you. because we analyze pairs that will give you a high quality pips and huge amounts of pips, at least nothing less than 400 pips, so you have to take time to digest the analysis that will make. From here you can even learn how to break the do analysis to break down the market on your own. And if you need my services, because I offer mentorship program, if you're interested to learn how I do make my analysis, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll drop the link in the description box, so just hit out, you click on the link, then you come straight to my DM, then we'll talk about it. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, very important, because whenever I make a video you'll be the first to get notified. So that is it. See you some other time. So we'll be taking this sell. We're already 100 pips in profit in Gbpusd on this, because I caught this trade when it was at this zone 1.313. Yeah, we had a sniper entry here and it's currently running 100 pips. Yeah, so that is it. We are currently in sell to this zone, then we'll take our buys again off this daily level of resistance, which is now acting as a support, and this 4-hour level of supply, sorry, of demand, before we continue buying again to the upside. So if you're interested, link is in the description box, just click on it and you come straight to my DM. So that is, guys, see you some other time. Peace out.